Oh my God.
What's he done?
He just took my dress.
These fair maidens are bound by contract to be legally wedded,
I hate it.
but have no say in their big day.
Is it just gonna all be last minute and just rubbish?
Where'd you get green from?
Can these hapless heroes marshal their armies,
Just leave me to dry!
vanquish dragons,
Do as your future mother-in-law tells you.
and conquer all before them?
Get out of my pot!
Or will they be defeated?
I'm not doing it.
Tonight, BMX bandit Lee wants an extreme sports spectacle wedding,
You're going to be doing that over your bride-to-be.
She's gonna love it.
while Amy just wants to be a pampered princess on her big day.
I look like the princess. What were they called that got married? Kate and William.
Can this man
You're not going to get everything you want.
give this woman
No bikes, it's going to be about me.
the wedding of her dreams?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I don't like it.
Or will his idea hit the skids? "33-year-old Lee first met his 23-year-old bride-to-be Amy on a night out in their hometown of Torquay. But he didn't exactly leave a lasting impression.
I don't remember him at all. He tried to say hi, apparently, but I just walked off.
Lee didn't give up, and eventually Amy gave in. But their first date was almost their last. And it was Lee's get-up that let him down.
He had his cap on, backwards, and I honestly, the whole day, thought he was just trying to act, like, young. I was like, you can take it off, yeah? It's not funny anymore.
You still, to this day, are intrigued you don't know how I managed to charm
Yeah, I really don't. He's not my type.
Well, they do say opposites attract, and this couple couldn't be more different.
I think I'm the happy one, aren't
you.
I?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like yin and yang.
Yeah, he's really, like, doesn't smile much, very black.
Do smile.
You do, but he likes to play this cool, like...
I don't play it, it's just how I am.
Yeah, that's just you, isn't it? And you don't really get that excited about anything. Whereas I'm really like, woohoo, let's do something.
She's just the sweetest, loveliest little thing. She's always so happy, smiley, chirpy. She's gorgeous to look at and to be around as well.
He irritates me daily, but for some reason I love him.
And Amy is extremely easy to irritate, especially when things don't go her way.
I'd probably describe Amy as sort of daddy's little princess, a little bit spoilt.
She likes her own way, and when she doesn't get her own way, she folds her arms, stomps her feet. I mean, she gets what she wants a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But-
It just takes a bit longer than I want.
Yeah.
But if you just grind him enough, he does give in.
But there's one thing that no amount of grinding will make Princess Amy's grungy groom give up.
I wouldn't really say Lee's got much of a style, just black. Black jeans, black top, black leather jacket and a black hat. He's sorted.
I've just never been a particular fan of colour.
Or
I like-
pattern, or anything nice.
Despite their differences, Amy and Lee are made for each other. And now, 2 years on, they live together with their baby daughter Anaya and dog Venom. But there's a spanner in the works of this romance. Lee has been having a love affair for the last 20 years. With his BMX.
There's a little bit like breakdance on a bike, lots of spins and twists. I consider it like a creative art form, if you like, where you can express yourself any way you choose. Endless possibilities.
Lee's a professional BMX rider with a world record to his name. Impressed? Amy isn't.
I hate that bike. Lee loves it and I hate it. I've never been a fan of bikes before I met Lee.
You didn't really understand what anyone would do on a bike past 12, did you?
Well, no, well, I don't know why you wouldn't. You know, when you're little kids, you race around the block, but then what? What's just riding around in a circle when you could be with me? Right now, I know it's sat in that car park waiting for you. And I know
You're really jealous.
I know you can't wait to get to it. You love it. You love that bike more than me.
Whilst Lee has a thing for his bike, Amy has her own infatuation. making sure she gets the ultimate fairy tale wedding.
I've always, since I was really little, had an obsession with being a princess, finding Prince Charming, fairy tale, happy ever after. That's just the dream, really. My ideal day would be a nice big castle, grand ballroom, live band with maybe like a harp and some doves, a horse-drawn carriage. I would really like it if you could strap a unicorn horn on the front. I'd like to go outside and then it to say Lee and Amy married in the sky and fireworks. I don't know if fireworks can even write names or things, but I'd like that.
Amy's dream of being the centre of attention in a fairy tale romantic wedding with castle, fireworks and horses dressed as unicorns is all in the hands of a 33-year-old BMX nut.
I think Lee is using this to show me how much he cares and that for one day he can think about me rather than his bike.
Anaya, come and be a princess and eat some strawberries.
He's got to do it right, hasn't he? If he makes a mockery of me, then what's the point? He's going to do it. He is. Let's give him some faith. He's going to do it.
So Amy has faith that her big kid can grow up and prove he loves her more than his bike. But will Lee be able to pull off anything special enough to please his very picky princess?
I kind of want to show Amy that I can make a special day for her. I can pull everything together and make it really magical and memorable.
Magical and memorable could be Amy's fairy tale dream.
I'm going to plan a wedding that's centred around her,
Good start.
but also my love of BMX and action sports.
Ooh. So Lee plans to bring together the two loves of his life. His bride and the bike his bride hates. Still, there is a method to Lee's wedding idea madness. Somewhere.
I'm doing this for her. You know, this day is her day, and I'm obviously mixing loads of elements from my world, but it's still about her. She's still going to be centre of attention. She's still going to have an amazing day with focus on her.
All about her? Action sports. Are you sure?
I'm hoping she'll still walk up the aisle. We'll see.
It's time for the couple to say goodbye.
No riding. It's not going to happen, is it?
Right, OK, I'm nearly there.
Oh.
Oh, sweetheart. I love you.
They will have no contact until their wedding day in 3 weeks' time.
I'm going to plan you an amazing wedding, madam. Love you, sweetheart.
Lee's moving back in with his parents, while Amy and Anaya are staying at home.
Now it's all kind of hit home. Before you're at this stage, it's all kind of ideas. And now it's kind of dawning that I've got a mammoth task ahead of me.
Back home, bridesmaid Ashley has come round to keep Amy company. But the bride is worried bike-loving Lee could leave her saddled with an awful wedding.
What's the first venue that you could pick, do you think?
Skate park or something?
In the car.
Car park, skate
saying
park,
that,
field. Anywhere outdoors. I'm not going outdoors. I'm not.
If it's something to do with bikes, there's going to be some element of the outside.
It's not going to be bikes. There'll be no bikes, no black. It's going to be about me.
Do you think he knows you well enough to
Yeah.
get everything that you...
Yeah, I think he'd be an idiot if he doesn't get it right because he knows what I want for my wedding day. But it's whether he actually...
He ignores it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm going to go with he's going to get it right because at the end of the day, he's got to live with me. So if he doesn't get it right...
So, getting the wedding right is an actual matter of life or death. Lee's gonna need all the help he can get. Cue best man and fellow extreme sports lover, Tom, a.k.a. Hooper.
How's it going, mate? Come on
Go,
in.
mate.
What a busy day ahead of us.
Oh, gosh. So what are you even thinking about, then? What's the big grand plans for the wedding?
In a nutshell, I want to throw her in the mix of loads of extreme and action sports. Basically a big show / wedding extravaganza all rolled into one. It's one crazy medley. Obviously, Amy's going to be centre of attention. Amy's right in the middle of it all. I want to do something at the first dance as well, where me and Amy start off with a slow dance type thing.
Yeah.
And then that cuts.
you pass me my bike, it'll kick into some sick track, and then basically I'm thinking I do a few tricks and come back to Amy. We've got to make sure that the venue is really spectacular. I want it to be her to be met with all this carnage, but at the same time she's approaching this beautiful venue. So it
balances out the grief
does.
you'll get once you're married. It's your wedding, bud. It's your wedding.
Or my funeral.
Yeah, or your funeral.
So the boys want an epic sports show where Amy will have cars, motorbikes and BMXs flying around her head. They also need a venue impressive enough to distract her from the cars, motorbikes and BMXs flying around her head.
If we were to tell Amy about it now, she would say, no, I'm not doing it. She does like things done her way. I'm just trying to think positive right now, and hopefully it does go our way.
Nice one.
Right, question 1. How do you throw a bride right into the centre of a spectacular adrenaline-fuelled wedding and not kill her in the process? Simple. You get help from the best in the business. The boys have come to meet Jamie Squibb, one of the country's top freestyle motocross riders, to try to persuade him to do a spectacular jump over Amy on her wedding day.
I don't know if you know, but I'm actually getting married.
I did hear on the grapevine.
It's an extreme sports-themed wedding.
Right.
So, effectively, we're going to set up a gauntlet of extreme things for my missus to go through, obviously, in a nice dress. I'd love for you to set up and just do a massive... Look, some trick or something over the lot.
I'll flip a lot of them. She's a big fan of extreme sports.
Hates it. Absolutely hates it. Hates bikes and everything. So
I'm in. If she hates it, I'm in. This is going to be a good day.
That was easy. Now for a taste of what Amy can expect on the most romantic day of her life.
Woo! You're going to be doing that over your bride-to-be.
I know, mate. It's going to be mental. She's going to love it.
Will she?
Be the icing on the cake, having him flip over the whole setup on the day. It'll be amazing. So I'm absolutely stoked he's on board with it.
While Lee plans some cunning stunts, Amy just wants a stunning country castle for her fairy tale wedding. So she's brought bridesmaids Danielle and Ashley to see Powderham Castle. Perfect for any princess.
It's got multiple turrets and stained glass windows. I could have, like, my knights with their little knife things up in the air as I'm walking down. I would actually be a princess. I want him to, like, jump up now and be like, ta-da, this is where you get married. This would be perfect.
You could have, like, drinks out here as well.
Yeah, if it was sunny, everyone could have drinks. Obviously get photos outside of the castle, but otherwise I'd want it indoors. I wouldn't really want it outside. I'd want it in there, in the castle.
Could Amy's fairy tale dreams be about to come true? Because 100 miles away, Lee's actually at a castle. Pendennis Castle in Cornwall.
What are you thinking?
Access routes.
Savage.
Yeah, it's tight, very tight.
And who could fail to be dazzled by this stunning romantic backdrop, straight out of a fairy tale? Well, these two, because all they're really interested in is the state of the car park.
I'm not being funny, but if you turned up and this was the ground you had to work with, would you be happy with that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would find it difficult to ride on. Motorbikes would find it really tough going round Amy.
It's all about the car park for these lads.
Do you actually want a 600cc superbike drifting around your bride-to-be on uneven ground that could throw him out of balance?
No, definitely not. OK, pros are, obviously, there's a castle. It's a nice place to get married.
Finally! Yes, there's a castle. Perfect for a princess.
But it isn't workable in the sense of what I want to try and create.
Unfortunately, the car park isn't so perfect for Lee's stunt extravaganza.
We need to really start bumping up the search and find a location ASAP. The search goes on.
Whilst the boys have ruled out this fairy tale venue, Amy is even more convinced that only a castle will do.
Oh, my God, it's amazing.
Oh, my God. It is like a fairy tale, isn't it? It's like a massive ballroom that you... Yeah, it's a castle. You can't get any more fairy tale. And there's deers outside. I could go out and pretend I'm, like, talking to them and swirl around the trees in my big poofy dress. It's what you dream of as a little girl.
While Amy literally fawns over her wedding location, the boys desperately need a venue fit for their adrenaline sports spectacular that'll still give Amy a wedding fit for a fairy tale princess. So they've come to Pentilly, a 17th century castle set amongst acres of stunning greenery, which has that one absolute essential for any great wedding.
This is lovely smooth tarmac, but it goes into this...
Gets a bit rough, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit...
Obviously,
it's a bit more difficult to work with.
You're probably the quarter pipe where your car is.
Yeah, we're on the jump box directly in front of the Musketeer.
The mountain bike rider can jump off the jump box, OK, with Amy lied down here in front of the whole crowd.
Maybe, I'm not sure, guys. It's not as big as a 4-metre tower. It's only like...
Yeah, but it's still a lady in a pretty wedding dress having a mountain biker pretty much jump on her head.
Ooh, every girl's dream. But the castle bit is spectacular, right?
Do you like the building, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the building's nice.
Nice.
I still think it's an awkward area, though. It's not what we imagined when we looked at the pictures.
No, I thought we'd have a lot more space, so we'd have a lot more options to work. It's a lovely location for a wedding. It's, you know, I think...
Bog standard wedding, sorted. Extreme sports wedding, 50-50.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once again, it might be fit for Lee's princess, but without enough room for his jumps, it's not fit enough for his extreme sports extravaganza. Lee's struggling to squeeze both his bike and his bride into his plans. But Amy is having no problem imagining her perfect church ceremony.
Do you want to walk me down the aisle? So I'd want flowers all the way along here, and then I'd want, like, candles and glass vases at the end of each, whatever they're called. And I'd like a choir singing as well. That would be really nice. Yeah, with, like, their nice little outfits on.
Very, very traditional, then.
Yeah, yeah.
And not a BMX ramp or stunt rider in sight.
It's anything she's ever wanted, really. There's nothing more she could wish for other than possibly Lee being here right now. She is a princess. She's always been a princess. I think he definitely needs to come up with something good to reiterate how much of a princess she is.
I just want to be the princess for a day. I just want to feel magical. One true love, happy ever after. Princess and Prince Charming in their castle. I mean, he should know me well enough that this is the dream, and he can't really stray too far from it, I don't think.
But Amy's Prince Charming can't find anywhere for his wedding, so instead the boys are ramping things up on more familiar ground. Now Lee's after a top BMX rider to also flip over his bride moments before she hopefully says I do.
There's a section of the wedding where we have Amy on the jump box, obviously in her wedding dress, and we're going to try and persuade Kuss to backflip over her head. Kuss, come here a minute, mate. I have got a big favour to ask of you.
What's that?
Well, I'm getting married in 3 weeks, well, actually less than 3 weeks now. One of the features of a ceremony is going to be to get her on the jump box, and then hopefully I'm going to get you and a few other riders to backflip over her head. You up for it?
Yeah, sounds wicked.
Fancy doing a couple of moves just to show us what we're in store for on the day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go! Clear me easy, it's miles away. Ideal. You cleared me by plenty, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I imagine she'll scream, but hopefully she'll stay still.
It's all right then.
Let's definitely hope she stays still. Otherwise, the only fairy tale this wedding will resemble is a permanently sleeping beauty.
Hello!
Back home, Amy's friends are worried about what Bike Mad Lee might have planned.
We're going to be riding bikes.
He won't do that.
Yes, he would.
He won't.
Yes, he would.
He wouldn't.
Do you think there won't be a bike?
There'll be a bike.
Do you think there'll be a bike? There'll definitely be a bike. There'll definitely be a bike.
There's not going to be a bike. There's not. He won't do that. He won't. I
He's
would
not going to
no.
do like a mundane like wedding.
Yes,
like,
he is.
No, he won't. There'll be a bike there.
There will be a divorce.
Well, there will only be a divorce if there's actually a wedding. Lee has no clue where it will take place, and so far, all he's been able to book is a couple of stunt riders to scare the pants off his bride. His ambitious plan to combine extreme sports and Amy's fairy tale wedding is beginning to worry the groom.
I think we've made it really quite difficult with the concept and the idea I've got to fuse all the entertainment with everything. With the time frame, with the budget constraints, and our specific requirements, yeah, they just make it quite difficult.
While Lee tries to figure out his spin on a wedding, Amy knows exactly the sort of wheels she wants on her big day.
Oh, look at this.
I know.
Absolutely beautiful.
She's come on a horse and carriage ride with her dad, Colin, who knows just how much a fairy tale wedding means to his princess.
Look at the carriage.
I know. It's got velvet and white wheels. This is like proper dream carriage.
Ever since she was knee-high, she's always had these dreams. She used to do drawings of dresses and horses. We actually bought her a fairyland castle. It had the horse-drawn carriages in front, and it's her absolute dream.
I've just always, as long as I can remember, wanted this.
We've always been that fairy since
Yeah.
she's 7, 8 year old in that fairy tale land.
Yeah, it's always been what I've wanted.
You know, if this day turns out not what you want, I'm going to be absolutely heartbroken, seeing you heartbroken, you know what I mean? On the biggest day of your life.
I know, now it's getting closer, I am really, like, starting to feel sick about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big smiles. And see how we go, yeah? Ever since Amy was growing up, she's got everything she wanted, every little whim that has been catered for. If the day isn't quite right, there's going to be tears. Lee, don't disappoint her.
Amy's fairy tale carriage has made her realise just how much her dream wedding means to her.
Now it's hitting me that all these things that I really wanted, how much I do really, really want them. It's not just about marrying Lee, it is about the horse-drawn carriage and the castle and the dress. So, yeah, this is, it's just getting a bit too real now, I think.
Yep, as real as the BMX wheels that'll be zipping around her ears. That said, time's running out, and the boys still don't have a venue. All they need is somewhere extreme sports ready, fairy tale wedding friendly, and available on the same day as all their stunt riders. Should be simple.
If we leave it any longer, we're going to end up doing it in some kind of shoddy little function room with a car park outside.
There is one more potential venue on Lee's wish list, so Hooper puts in a call to see if it's available.
Hello, how can I help?
We've been on a venue search all week.
What date are you actually looking at?
Round about the 18th, 19th, the weekend of.
We've got 17th available.
The 17th?
Yeah.
Well, that could actually work really well, to be honest with you.
They finally found a spectacular venue with enough space. But now there's another problem.
I've had a text back from Terry, our stunt car driver. Now, hi, mate, that's the day I have a corporate job in Liverpool. What a shitter. You're going to have to make a compromise somewhere, mate. You're not going to get it all. You're not going to get everything you want.
Lee now faces a huge dilemma. Book a venue that's only free when his stunt riders are not, or push on with his theme, which would mean he still needs to find somewhere for his wedding. Time to decide what's more important, his bride or his BMX show.
Ideally, I don't want to compromise on the venue at all, but at the same time, I want to pull all the acts together.
We're going to have to make some
Yeah,
compromises.
we are, but...
Whether that's entertainment or venue, we've got to work out what's
I knew
more
that.
important to you.
I want to try and obviously minimise that as much as possible. So, if we can have a search now for some other possible venues to see if it is possible to incorporate everything, because at the moment, it's not.
To keep his BMX dream alive, Lee's decided to take a big gamble and continue the search for a venue that ticks all his boxes. An oblivious Amy has no idea, Lee still has no idea where he'll stage their wedding. So along with bridesmaid Danielle, she's turned her attention to the perfect princess dress she's always dreamed of.
All princesses wear huge, huge, huge dresses, and you're never going to wear it anywhere else, and it's got to be that one magical day where you wear this ginormous dress. The dress is as important as the venue, really. It's got to be up there with the castle. If I don't get the castle and the dress, I'm going to be majorly pissed off. That's just a nightmare. Hate that. Never wear that. No, it's got to go big and flowy, and that's just hideous as well, ruffles.
If Amy's struggling to find something she likes, it could be even tougher for these men in black.
Neither of us have ever been to a bridal shop ever in our entire life.
The guys have put aside their search for a venue to find the perfect dress.
Obviously, the venue hunt has been relentless, really tiring, extremely difficult. So if we can get the dress ticked off now, it would be a big relief.
But, like the venue, Lee's after a dress fit for his bride and suitable for his stunt show. And that means safety first, so nothing that will get caught up in all the machines that will be flying past her.
No gems, no flashy, it's just got to be minimalistic. It's got to be figure hugging, flattering. These just come out from here, don't they? So they're like going to look, they're just going to be big. Obviously, for the show as well, we can't have anything that's going to be massive. Yeah, huge coming out like that. Don't want it to look anything like that.
In other words, nothing like this.
I like how I feel like I can't breathe.
Would you like to try some cap sleeves?
Oh, wow, OK, you can add sleeves. Oh, look! I prefer that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The train is amazing, isn't it?
That makes it princess, doesn't it? It's definitely got to be the poofy dress. We know boobs need to be away, we definitely need straps, and I do want a train.
Amy wants the perfect poofy dress with a huge train. The boys are thinking more practical than princess, although this dress does tick one big box.
That one's got quite a long tail.
Train.
That's the word, train. OK, at one point she will need to be led up steps, sit down, and cars going round her really close.
It's really close,
to be honest.
Literally inches.
Now we understand why you don't want a train on the dress.
Right. Next one?
Yeah, next one, please.
OK, so that's a no to the train, you know, so the bride doesn't get dragged away in the wheels of a speeding vehicle. Maybe they do something with a matching helmet.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
I think that one would work fine for the show as well. We can tie the bit of the back up, the train up.
The car drivers and the motorbike drivers, they can spin however tight you want or however wide you want.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to work something.
Yeah. So if you pulled it right around you, and made it as tight as you can, so pull that loop, yeah, that's it, pull that, there we go. So it brings it in quite tight, doesn't it?
For the shows.
Yeah.
While the boys are thinking health and safety, in Turkey, Amy's fairy tale dress dreams have all come true.
That is really, really nice.
I look like the princess. What were they called that got married? Kate and William. Oh, look! I just didn't think, when you don't try them on, I was like, oh, whatever he gets me, you know, I'll deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. This is so pretty.
But finding the perfect dress has left Amy even more worried about her big day.
Really, really want that dress, and nothing else feels special as that one. So I don't know how this is going to pan out very well. It could just be like the worst day of my life rather than the best.
That does look really beautiful. I think now that fits the bill absolutely perfectly.
Lee's gone for the practical option, a tight-fitting slimline dress with a veil, a snip at £1,350. But it's a long way off the dress of Amy's dreams.
That particular style of dress will really help with the show because it is streamlined. It can be pulled in close to her for when we're doing the stunts. So it ticks all the boxes. I just hope she loves it.
The boys may have the dress sorted, but with less than 2 weeks to go, they still have nowhere for Amy to actually wear it.
We need to get a venue sorted big time. Put the money down, secure it, start hammering the rest of the tasks, innit? cake, flowers, catering, alcohol. Hopefully, at the end of it, Amy will be able to see all the effort.
The boys are on a last-minute mission to find the perfect venue. They're heading to Bicton College, the only place around that's free on the same day as Lee's stunt riders. The question is, will it have both the space and the stunning backdrop Lee needs?
This driveway would work perfectly, wouldn't it? No speed bumps.
Turns out the beautiful Georgian building could well be in keeping with Amy's fairy tale vision. But once again, the boys have one main priority. Yep, the car park.
I think there's plenty of room to run everything. Remember, once these cars are all out the way, there is a nice, decent concrete area.
We can pretty much bring on every single element that we want. Freestyle motocross, BMX, mountain bike, superbike, stunt car.
Cars burning round her, motorbikes burning round her.
It's perfect for Lee's show. But what about his bride?
After the show's finished, you want her to turn around and go, wow.
Exactly. I've put her through so much...
trauma.
Yeah, that's the word I was going to use. Be like, oh, look at this setting. This is amazing.
Can you picture your wedding here?
Yeah.
This place has enough space for Lee's show. It's free on the right date and hopefully looks good enough for Amy to forgive him. Now Lee just needs to seal the deal.
I think if we came up with a figure about 2,000, would that be okay?
That would be amazing.
That would be brilliant. Thank you ever so much. Really, really appreciate it.
So for £2,000, they get the use of all the tarmac they could want for their stunt show ceremony. Oh, and some function rooms inside for the reception. It's a week to go till the wedding, and time for Amy's hen do. The girls have been dropped off in the centre of Exeter with just some directions to a restaurant.
Where are we going? Oh, this is ridiculous now. I'm starving. Sake, I feel like I've been walking hours.
With 5 hungry hens to feed, let's hope it's worth the walk.
46. 45.
Urban Burger. It's Urban Burger.
What's that? Why here? Why not somewhere in town?
I don't know.
It'll be nice. It's a bit weird that he's in here.
Maybe we should go in and see.
But Lee hasn't just sent them to a burger bar. The groom, who loves extreme sports, has arranged some extreme eating.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
No.
Okay. Well, I got a phone call from Lee, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he said, would it be possible to sort out some women v food?
It's like the big challenge stuff.
You've got seven burgers, 7 bits of bacon, and 2 portions of chips.
Each?
Each.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
If you do the challenge in 20 minutes, you win it for free. There's a little bit of bad news, I'm afraid.
We've got to pay for it.
He hasn't paid for it.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay. How much is the man versus food thing?
$27.95.
I've only bought a tight dress for tonight. It's like skin tight. I won't get it over my belly if I'm bloated.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's done now. Ring it, I think we should ring it because I'm not paying £30.
I'm not eating it.
I'm not doing it.
Not if I've only. He said bring going out clothes. He didn't say bring eating clothes. I'm not going to go out with a bloated belly.
Lee's beefy hen do has left the girls with a bad taste in their mouths.
Why would you send us out after eating 7 blinking burgers? I'd be going out looking like a Buddha belly. So I'm just on a bit of a down now.
And with the hen not going down well, Amy is beginning to lose faith in her man.
It's been 2 weeks and it's been going on and on and on. I just kind of feel like, is it ever going to happen? I haven't got an invite. Today hasn't really seemed like that much of a hen do. I've just given up really now.
She's now worried about the wedding. She's now starting to think, oh my God, what is actually going to happen? Is there going to be things happening at my wedding that I'm not going to like?
So Amy and her friends head off to try and make the most of a bad do. At least Lee's making the most of his stag do.
One night, and then we've got to get straight back on it because we have so much more to do. It's been horrible not seeing Amy. I miss her to pieces.
I'm just going to wait till the big day and hopefully she'll be amazed with what we've achieved.
After the hen do disaster, Lee has some serious making up to do. Venue sorted, it's time to let his beloved in on the date of her big day. And what better way to invite his bike-hating bride to her bike-themed wedding than with a bike?
So I want to have it delivered by Nick, who's going to deliver it on his bike, holding Venom on a lead as well. Obviously, Venom's going to be in his nice little suit with this little bow on as well. We're going to attach it all to Venom.
Well, maybe Venom will take the sting out of the invite being delivered by bike.
How are you feeling now? There's only like a week left, isn't there? And you've not got an invite yet, so...
No, I know. No, I'm starting to get really nervous now. Like, anyone mentions, like, the wedding, I literally just got this lump in my chest and butterflies now. I'm like... That's Venom and Nick.
I got a present from me.
Oh, thank you. Do I get to keep Venom?
Yep.
Okay. Thanks. Hello, mister. Hello. Look at you.
Are you excited?
It's my invite.
Oh, my God.
It's next Saturday. This is really, really cute.
So the invite and the dog have the bride smiling again. She didn't even seem to notice the whole bike thing.
Oh, it's a love heart.
I know, it's cute, isn't it? But I noticed he was on his bike.
Oh, dear.
I don't get it. Why?
That's a clue too.
Yeah. I'm like, I've got this really nice card and a bike. I don't think he would put, like, something I don't like in it, i.e. the bike. But then Nick has just turned up on a bike. So that has really concerned me now, because I've been like, oh, the whole time, I'm like, he wouldn't dare. I know he knows it would upset me. Why would he do that? And this is clearly showing that he cares, because it's so nice. But then why was Nick on a bike?
It's the final few days before the wedding. And with his budget almost blown, Lee splashes the last of his cash on those final wedding essentials. Black suits for the boys.
Oh, mate, that's the one right there. It's a nice fit, everything, isn't it?
Colourful flowers for the girls.
I'd love the idea of having sort of black roses.
Black bike wheels for table decorations. And some fancy footwear for Lee. Guess which colour?
All black preferably, but we don't mind white trim on the sole.
Finally, he makes one colourful concession for his bride.
Look, what's the colour you're going for?
White.
Trainers to complete her wedding outfit.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, mate. That's excellent.
It's the day before the wedding, and the moment has come for Amy, along with Mum Tina and bridesmaid Danielle, to finally see the dress she'll get married in.
I'm really, really scared. I'm just shaking. I didn't sleep last night. Yeah, I'm really scared because I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know if it's going to fit. What if I don't like it? And I'm getting married tomorrow on top of that. So I'm nervous.
Amy had her heart set on a huge princess-style dress to go with her childhood dream of a fairy tale wedding. Lee chose a tight-fitting dress, ideal for an extreme sports show.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, God. I don't like it.
Oh, no.
I really, really don't like it. I don't know what this is. Why is there an extra sheet over the top? All I can see is that's going to make me look like a whale. So I don't know why he would ever think I'd like that. And it doesn't look like it poofs out. Like, I wanted a big poofy dress. I just don't like it. I don't know what he was thinking.
Oh, God. Sorry, Ames, I've got to be honest, I don't like it.
No.
I don't like that.
Thing on the top.
Yeah.
It's the thing on the top, isn't it?
I don't
don't get
see
that
it and I
bit.
don't like it.
Yeah, that's strange.
I don't like the
I don't get
spaghetti
the
straps. I
straps,
want proper
no,
straps.
yeah.
And it's too big.
Oh.
What's the back like?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just don't get it. I don't know what the hell he's... I don't know. As soon as I put the other dresses on, I felt like a princess.
You ain't seen yourself yet. Have a look. Oh, it's a face.
I like the underneath bit. I just don't like that bit. Has he given me any accessories?
You have an accessory. I'll get it for you, okay?
Thank you. Just a veil. I like the veil. The veil's nice.
You know, if you had straps, I think it'd completely feel different.
It will change it again.
Yeah, I definitely want some thicker straps. I won't change to a whole new dress, but I need to make alterations to it.
Lee's choice hasn't exactly wowed his bride-to-be. So the girl who's used to getting her own way sets to work, getting her own way, with the addition of a tiara, straps and a petticoat.
Has it made it poofier? It has, hasn't it? I think it has. I don't think he's going to mind because I'm still wearing the dress. All I'm changing is the way it fits and a strap and a petticoat and a headband.
Well, it looks nice now.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I like it now.
Yes.
Amy's finally happy.
I love it now.
But turning the dress into something closer to her dream doesn't come cheap.
So the total amount for the tiara, the straps and the petticoat would be $360.
Right, okay.
All right.
I think he can stretch to that. That's not much.
Yeah, I think...
I'm refusing to wear it unless he gets these extras. So someone call him.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure you put the pressure on.
Following orders, bridesmaid Danielle makes an emergency call.
Hello, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, all right. How are you?
I'm not too bad. How are you getting on? I hear you're,
Amy's bridal dress.
Yeah. It's a nice dress. It's lovely. But what the ladies have done is they just added a few little bits. It looks gorgeous on her now. It really, really does look amazing. The only thing is it's going to cost you a little bit more, that's all.
How much is it, roughly?
Extra, it's £360.
That's not a little bit extra, that's a lot extra.
It's not that much, really. Not for the price of a quiet life. I mean, happy wife, happy life.
No, but that is a lot at this stage.
That's what the cost is, the extra bits that they've added on, because obviously they are quite sparkly.
Can they do me a bad deal on that?
Shall I get the lady? Any chance he can speak to you?
Lee's down to the last few £100s, but happy wife, happy life. So to avoid any strife, he's going to have to get haggling.
The additionals are tiara, a petticoat and some straps.
OK.
The straps are non-negotiable, by the way.
Is there anything you can do me on that at all, please?
If Amy were to borrow the petticoat and not actually purchase it, that would take off £75 off the total amount.
So it's now only £285.
Can we get it down to £250 in any way?
OK, £250, deal. I would shake your hand if you were here.
Yeah, if they make her happy and that's what we got to do, let's go for it.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks so much, Lee.
Bye.
Cheers, bye.
That's right.
I like the line of the happy wife thing. Now you've got it. I got what I wanted.
It looks amazing. I'm really happy now.
I'm happy now.
Yeah.
That I'm happy.
Yes.
I feel like a princess now, yeah. At first I thought there's no way I'm wearing that, and now it's like better than the dream dress.
Oh.
I might have a load of surprises to come, but at least the dress he's not going to get a punch for.
She might be happy with her dress, but when it comes to tomorrow's wedding, it may take more than a few extras to turn Lee's extreme sports ceremony into the fairy tale of her dreams. It's the morning of the wedding, and the conditions for motorbikes to somersault over an unsuspecting bride's head could not be better. But unfortunately for the groom, things are not going to plan at the launch site.
Lee, can you grab this? Need your help, mate? Seriously.
Slight few problems with the jump box because a good friend of mine who lent it to us, he would usually have set it all up and everything, so we're just trying to set it up from memory, I think, so that's a bit of a challenge. It's posed a little bit longer.
Which one's that? Is that the other side? Yeah, that's the other side. That's over here. Yeah, I'm a little bit stressed because at the end of the day, it is an extreme sport. Things can go wrong.
Best man Hooper may not be feeling confident, but at least the groom is keeping calm and carrying on.
I wouldn't say I feel nervous. I'm just focused on getting this all in place.
The groom may be playing it cool in the face of some unexpected problems, but back at home, things are hotting up. Amy's ready to reveal herself in the wedding dress Lee chose and she altered to the other man in her life, her dad.
Dad. Oh, don't cry on my nail.
Oh, that's absolutely lovely. How do you
Such a
feel?
nice dress.
Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy for you.
Makeup, Dad.
Makeup.
So the dress fits the fairy tale wedding Amy has dreamed of since she was a little girl. How about the shoes Lee has chosen to help keep her safe during the stunt show?
And these are the ones he's arranged for you.
I'm not wearing them. I want heels. I look frumpy.
You can't wear these. You don't look frumpy.
I'm not wearing them.
Yes, they will.
Get all my heels. We're going to have to go through every single pair of shoes. Can someone help me in these? I'll see if they're any better.
You can't wear them, they're bright blue.
I've got no
Yeah,
other
there's
choice.
something blue.
He's not giving me anything.
Amy, it's like that much off the floor.
Yeah, I know. So what am I meant to do?
There's
I'm not
obviously
putting
a
them on.
specific reason why.
No,
You're not
put it
going to see
outside
them.
there.
The dress has been cut, so
Yes, but
can
you
wear
don't
flat
wear
shoes.
heels. I'm 4'11". I'm not going in flat shoes.
If Amy was hoping for something higher, she may be in luck. Back at the venue, the ramps are finally up, and every inch is carefully calculated for maximum stunt effect.
Want someone sat on the jump box to make sure Amy's head's not going to get taken off of the BMX. There's a few factors that can go wrong. We've got the extreme sports element, and obviously, after this happens, she might not even want to marry him.
As the ramps get higher and the tricks get bigger, Lee's risking it all by putting his bride, who hates extreme sports, in the middle of a stunt show moments before she says I do.
It's not going to be her ideal wedding. It never was. You know, it's my take on a wedding, isn't it? She appreciates that's what that's what this is. But will she like it? I hope so. I hope so.
Let's just hope she turns up, because at the moment, she's not prepared to leave the house. At least not in her special stunt shoes.
Come on, just change them, because I look...
I want to wear heels, Dad. I'm 4'11". My bridesmaids are wearing heels.
So?
They're all going to be taller than me.
Yeah, but your dress is too much off the floor. It is too much off the floor.
I look stumpy. Everybody's wearing heels. It's a wedding. So I am going to look like a shrimp.
You've got to do something, Amy, because time's ticking on.
Well, not everyone will be wearing heels. Quite a few people will be wearing helmets. After much protesting and even more persuading, Amy finally leaves the house in her stunt-approved plimsolls. And as she starts her journey to the venue, the penny has dropped that she may not be getting the fairy tale wedding of her dreams.
I think my fairy tale has kind of gone out the window. I didn't get the horse and cart. I don't think we're heading towards a castle. I mean, I do think we're heading towards something nice. It might just not be what I would have picked.
Look at this driveway!
It's a really nice driveway, but I don't know what to, because it's, I can't see anything other than a little bit of a pillar. So I don't know where we're actually going.
Back at the venue, everything is in place, including the groom's cap. And finally, Lee is ready to greet his bride.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see Amy. I haven't seen her for 3 weeks, so I'm excited.
The riders are ready, and so are the paramedics.
Oh, hello! I'm getting in your car, aren't I?
Amy is about to get her first taste of Lee's extreme wedding.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no! God, no!
And Amy's two-wheeled nightmare is about to get a whole lot worse.
What is that bike?
Hey, you ready? Oh, fantastic!
After 3 weeks apart and hours of meticulous planning, Lee can finally prove his love for the woman of his dreams.
Are they for me, or is that just for show?
The best way he knows how.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have to get you up here.
This is so undignified!
Now listen, cross your arms on your chest and don't move. Don't move, Amy!
This is scary, man.
1, 2, 3. Hey, can we make a big bit of noise for Amy? Come
on. Hi, Lee.
Give you, Amy,
Give you, Amy,
this ring
this ring
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
I, Amy,
I, Amy, give you, Lee, this ring as a eternal symbol for love and commitment to you.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You make us the bride.
We want to do a bit of a special photo with everybody now. What I want everybody to do, including the bride and groom, we're all going to stand in front of the cars and the motorbikes.
I'm not happy. Why is there more bikes?
Come on, guys, don't be shy.
This all just happened so fast. 1 minute I'm in a car, and then I'm in some sideways car. Then there was a load of bikes, and I don't remember getting married. And now there's more bikes. At least your bike's not here, though.
After the ceremony built around Lee's love of bikes and adrenaline sports, Princess Amy has her first look at his reception.
Oh. That's so cute. Look at the cake.
Oh, my castle. And they lived happily ever after. Oh, my God, that's so gorgeous.
Oh, look, he's got the bike.
Oh, my
Spikes with
God.
flowers on. He's
Also-
depicted his other love for you.
Yeah, so
that shows you.
he's bought his bike in the room, but in a way that I know he can't get on it.
Yeah.
I was expecting, like, a black room with black tables, black plates, black everything. It is actually really pretty.
Yeah.
How you doing? You all right? What do you think of everything then?
It's actually all right. I like that your wheels, though. It's quite cute that you've put
Yeah, that's
flowers on
really
it.
sweet.
And then I know
That's
you're
a
not riding
wheel
it.
that I actually used for many years, so it's had countless hours.
I
of-
know, that's what I mean. And that's why I'm glad, because that means it's on my table, not in between your legs.
He's done a fantastic job. Yeah, brilliant. Can't fault the bloke. Very proud of him. Very proud of him.
This is how the last 3 weeks felt. This is how it feels now. Yes. And to be honest, I don't think anybody could have done a better job than what me and Nia done.
So after a day dedicated to merging together the two loves in his life, Lee can finally put aside his bike and devote himself to his bride. Well, almost.
bike. I never will like the bike. I don't like any other type of bike. I'm not a bike person. But I've had a nice wedding, and this is lovely. I love it. It's not a castle, but it's beautiful. It's the next best thing, isn't it, to a castle?
What would I have changed about the wedding? Nothing. I thought it was a sick job.
Really?
I thought the wedding was rad.
Do you really think that?
Yeah, I think we pulled out the stops. We tried our absolute hardest. I know you don't necessarily like extreme sports, but that's part of me.
I've got to learn to live with the bike. Apart from the fact you ruined my first dance, but we'll talk about that in the future. I've married a Musselwhite, and the Musselwhite rides a bike.
A few days later, the couple made their marriage legal. The bike wasn't invited. Next time, fun-loving Harry plans a day full of Eastern promise,
We need Rosa to be overwhelmed at every stage.
while Rosa just wants a vintage tea party.
Well, he'd be stupid to not know that I want a 50s dress.
Can this man
What's more realistic than this?
give this woman the day of her dreams?
So this pink's pretty special, isn't it?
Or will Harry's big Bollywood bash backfire?
If he can't even organise the wedding dress, then I'm doubting the whole wedding tomorrow.